I tried to hype up the potential Auden Larratt versus Abhas Rana super match in many of my videos. I thought it's going to be great match, really close. 19-year-old versus 16-year-old, two absolute studs. But then I also realized that maybe the Larratts are not interested in that match, because for sure they've heard about that name many times now and they haven't responded. But this time Devon said on Aussie Arm Wrestlers interview that they are looking at Abhas Rana as Auden's potential future opponent. Maybe even the next one, who knows. Hello arm wrestling fans, in this video we are going to take a look at the remaining interesting parts from the Aussie Arm Wrestler Devon Larratt interview and then some highlights from the Genadi Interview interview. Did Genadi really say that Hermes Gasparini is a scared arm wrestler? So Devon mentioned that Auden Larratt versus Ryan Bowen will definitely happen. They have a long list of potential opponents for Auden and Ryan is definitely on that list. But the more interesting part was the Abhas Rana potential match announcement. Devon said that Abhas is a WAF world champion. He won it in the under 16 category a little over a year ago and now he's over 16 years old and over 100 kilos. I think in some other video we'll discuss this match in a detailed way, but for this one, for you guys, Abhas is about the same weight as Auden. He has about less than 3 years of arm wrestling experience, but he's really strong. If you look at the physique of both of these guys, you'll think that Abhas belongs to a different weight category. And unlike Auden's past 3 opponents, he's a little bit taller. He's at least 5'10" from my guess and maybe even 5'11", so definitely not a short guy. It's gonna be a classic hook versus top roll battle. The only weakness that Abhas has shown so far is a clean top roll, and very few people have a cleaner top roll than Auden around that age. And then Devon mentioned that he's feeling really optimistic about the future of arm wrestling and it becoming a mainstream sport. From now on, according to Devon, we will not see, at least not too many, technical issues, audio issues, video crashing issues. I'm not sure how he can say that confidently because these problems can occur anywhere no matter how seriously you take them, but maybe they have figured something out. And he also talked about Engin's partnership with Robert Baxter. I hope all of this does come true. Then Devon talked about the Eddie Hall versus Brian Shaw match. So after King of the Table, Devon mentioned that Eddie is going to get killed by Brian Shaw. This match is not close. So after that, Eddie Hall called Devon Larratt to discuss this match and he told Devon that he's really taking this match seriously. Brian Shaw is a real danger to arm wrestlers in a hurry. He's coming in with a level of strength that we are not used to. He's taller than Levan. He's heavier than Levan. It's kind of obvious that Devon is expecting Brian Shaw to be the Levan Slayer in 3 to 5 years. So he's going to predict him to win against Eddie Hall and he's going to think that any other match does not make much sense. And to defeat a future Levan Slayer, even though right now he has just 5-6 months of training, it's going to take a serious arm wrestler, not Eddie Hall. Then the Levan versus Jerry prediction went as usual, as expected. Devon said that Levan is the favorite against everyone. Genadi was interviewed by Engin and everybody was talking about the passion and the skill set of this translator. I think he really did a great job. So Genadi mentioned that his wrist is stronger than ever. His bicep may still be lacking a little bit, but that's not too much. At least it's not going to affect the next match that he's going to have against Michael Todd, because he believes that the way to defeat Michael first goes through the hand and then you'll have to involve a lot of arm power. And his bicep lifts and all other conventional lifts are already very close to the peak shape that he had before, so he's not far off. And he also mentioned that people are going to be really surprised when they see his comeback. When Engin told Genadi that Hermes Gasparini thinks that there is no way that he can see Genadi having any chances against him if that rematch happens. So if Genadi is able to defeat Michael Todd, then he faces Hermes Gasparini. Then Engin said if he beats Hermes as well, then he's going to face Levan Saginashvili or Jerry Cadret, whoever has won that match. And keeping all of this in mind, Genadi is already having his eyes set on Levan. He thinks that Levan is going to beat Jerry and he knows that he's going to beat Michael Todd and then Hermes Gasparini. So he's already preparing for that Levan Saginashvili match. So coming back to the reply that Genadi gave to Engin about the Hermes Gasparini comment, he said that yes, he lost to Hermes back then, but that was his first comeback match. and even that was supposed to be a left arm match. Then I suddenly remembered that I do remember talking something like this, that it was supposed to be a left arm match, but then it got changed to a right arm match as per Hermes Gasparini's request, because he recently lost to Alex Cordecha and he wanted to get some win on the right arm. Genadi told Engin to compare the Devon Larratt match that these two had. He said that I defeated Devon and Hermes felt like a helpless child who lost his parents and he's trying to find them. He was trying to search and look for his parents in Genadi Quiquinia's eyes, but Genadi told him that there is nothing that he can do right now, not sitting here. Being a good sportsman is not only pulling, it's about mentality as well, and Hermes looks scared. For their future match, Genadi has an advice for Hermes, and that is to not leave the hotel room before the match actually happens. This is the mistake that he did against Devon, according to Genadi, and he shouldn't do that in the future because he easily gets intimidated after seeing his opponents. Genadi has blood on his mind and he feels that he's really prepared. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.